Hello, this is Tim Campso with TBC Action Coach of Indiana with our Business Spotlight series. The purpose is to interview local businesses and promote them through our social channels and email database, as well as provide them coaching. We're doing this as a free service because we know that when all businesses are strong, then the economy is strong. Today, I have the opportunity to speak with Mike. Welcome, Mike. It's great to have you on the program today.
Thanks for having me, Tim. Looking forward to it.
Fantastic. Well, let's jump in and have you introduce yourself and tell us a little of your story.
Sure. Well, I'm Mike Grubb. I'm president of construction at the MDC Group. Lifelong Hoosier, born and raised in Indiana. Lived in the Indianapolis area for about 30 years, probably. Married, 3 great kids, 1 granddaughter. Just loving life, having fun.
Fantastic. So in a quote unquote 60-second commercial, tell us about your business.
Sure. MDC Group. We're a national general contractor. We have a specialty in retail and a specialty in retail that is grocery. We also do many other things. Some of our major things include other retailers, as well as pet hospitals. And those are local to Indiana. We do crew car wash. So our motto is follow customers who have a raving fan base, and most of our customers are that way. So they meet our culture. They're fun to be around, and we enjoy working with them. We really look at a partnership.
Awesome. And how long has the business been around?
MDC Group's been around for 16 years this year. But Steve Schnadenberg, our CEO, he's been around doing this for over 20 years, and I've known him for over 20 years myself.
Fantastic. So tell us then, who do you serve? Really, who's your best customer? We call that our target audience.
Like I said, the retail grocer. You think of the Krogers and Marsh when they're around. Those are obviously those types of people. But our major customer in the grocery business is Trader Joe's. And Trader Joe's has that raving fan base, and they just really fit our culture.
Fantastic. So, Mike, what's been the greatest impact that COVID has had on your business?
I think it was surprising, but I think it's drawn us closer together as a company. We were home for several days, during the shutdown of the economy. But as a general contractor, we didn't stop working. We just had, we have 4 divisions within our company, and one is a cabinet shop where they came to work every day. We just did the social distancing. We cleaned things regularly, had a protocol for them. We had a protocol for the office, which was working from home. And we had a protocol for our superintendents who were out on job sites. So our jobs didn't stop during COVID. They may have slowed down a little bit, but they slowed down only because we did the social distancing and we did all the things we needed to do to keep everybody healthy.
Awesome. You just mentioned that you've got 4 divisions. Tell us a little bit about each of those.
Sure. I mentioned the cabinet shop. They do custom cabinetry for fixtures, like for Trader Joe's. You see a produce table or the chalkboards. We produce those in-house. Also, we do institutional work. So your typical plastic laminate cabinetry you'd see in your break rooms or in a classroom, we do all that in-house as well. And then we also have a special projects division where it's construction, but some will call it night ninjas. We're there not to affect our customer's customer. So we're there when maybe they're not there, or behind closed doors where we're doing renovations and upgrades and things need to be done. We also manage a lot of stores for our client. So if the manager has something that's broken, they hop online, type in a ticket, it comes here to Indianapolis, and then we subcontract out. I think we have 125 stores across the nation that we do that for. And that business is growing as well. And then we have general construction, and I mentioned some of that already. Yeah, we're having fun. And then COVID, back to that, drawing us closer together, these virtual meetings really made it available to us. We're ready to go virtual immediately. So we had a morning meeting every day that everybody had to attend, and an evening meeting every day that everybody had to attend. And that brought in our entire corporation, from the cabinet shop to the superintendent's office. So that really kind of drew us closer together.
Fantastic. So everyone's had to pivot to figure out how to survive and then continue to grow during the pandemic. So what's one action that you guys took to make a difference during this time, and how's that been working for you?
Well, there were several things we had to do because things did slow down. So we had to be very creative actually getting access into some of the grocery stores to help them deal with the safety measures they needed to install. So we're very selective and active in that area, and very collaborative, trying to figure out the best way to do that and make everybody feel comfortable. We also had to find creative ways to find new business, a new way of selling, if you will, virtually, through email, a lot of correspondence on the phone. And we gained a lot of traction there. Some things that wouldn't be immediate sales, but we're able to tell our story while, you know, things were in a little lull, as well as we strengthened internally. So we had a lot of processes and procedures in place, but maybe they're a little old or a little tired, or maybe we had some that weren't there. So we really dug down and started creating those policies and procedures, and then education and training from those. And then as a corporation, we introduced an EOS, entrepreneur operating system, that really now we're in for a full year of operating in that system, and that really has made us better. But truly, it all goes back to our customers, you know, and how we're going to add value day to day, and build their trust and continue to build their trust through really trying times.
Fantastic. So Mike, here's an interesting question. It's been said that smart people learn from their mistakes and wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So what's a mistake that you've made along the way that you'd be willing to share with us today to help other entrepreneurs learn from that experience?
Probably not acting fast enough on a situation. Sometimes people get paralysis by analysis. We try not to do that. We're human, but we try to take action quickly. So if there's an issue or a problem, because in construction and as a designer, as an architect, there's always problems. And it's how you react to those problems, and keeping that mindset that we're here to help, we're not here to hide. So you're there to see the problem through, get it resolved, and then move on, and learn from that problem.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. Second last question here. We'll get your contact information, links to your website and things like that, so folks who are watching this video can learn more about you. Is there anything else that you'd like to make sure that we cover today that we haven't already?
Oh, that's a tough question. No, I just think we don't do a lot of work around Indianapolis, so folks don't know who the MDC Group is. I just encourage you to hop on our website, check out some of our work. We took the time during COVID as well to rebuild that system, put together better marketing materials and such to promote us more locally and nationally. So that's something everybody I talk to. I'm involved with many business networks. I'm involved with the Indianapolis Chamber of Commerce on their board, also on the board of the Noblesville Chamber of Commerce, my hometown. So we're very active in the business community. But we're not hard sellers. We're here to provide service. And if we can add any value to what you're doing, please give us a chance.
Fantastic. Mike, last question here. What's been most inspiring to you during all the craziness of the past year?
Like I mentioned, how much closer our group has gotten, and how engaging the business community has been during the tough times. Even though, you know, people don't necessarily have the resources they had yesterday, they're still willing to have a conversation. You know, really good people out there have done a lot of great things on LinkedIn with connecting with folks. It's been really inspiring to see everybody kind of come together, even though there's differences, of course. And even though everybody has different walks of life, different situations they're going through, I found most people are still willing to have a conversation and willing to figure out a way to maybe help each other.
Fantastic. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. That does conclude the interview. For those listening, if you've heard something that's piqued your interest, please reach out to Mike. Again, I'll include the contact information when we post this video. Learn more about ways that they can help you by visiting their website. And like Mike said, you know, their approach is more about finding out ways to help you as opposed to sell you. So definitely appreciate that approach. So take advantage of the opportunity to learn more about how Mike and his team can help you in your business. Mike, it's been a pleasure learning about you and your company today, and I wish you tremendous success.
All the pleasure's all mine. Really appreciate the time, Tim.
Fantastic. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you.